I know I can access the instrument panel menu through the steering wheel controls, but what else can I do?
Obviously, you must only set up these functions while the vehicle is stationary. But first, let's look at the controls themselves. Here on the left, you have access to the voice recognition system, the phone call and call. This little diamond shape, that gives you access to two pre-stored features. It acts like a shortcut key. Here on the circular part, you have volume up and down and control over media tracks or stations. Now, when you press the menu, here in the center, the control returns to the familiar arrows, giving you control over the instrument panel menus. Now go ahead and have a scroll through the functions. You'll see that you've got access to media, driver assistance, trip information, display, we'll come back to this one, head-up display, and vehicle settings. But let's go back to display for a moment. It's here that you can set up the different display layouts. For instance, 2-dial, 1-dial, full map, media, or driver assistance view. But let's go back to something I mentioned a little bit earlier, and that is the head-up display.
Okay.
I'll go up to that menu if you would. Scroll right, you've
Head-up
got it.
display, there I am.
Now in this menu, you can set up the position of the head-up display on the screen in relation to your seat height. And also in this menu, we can set up which items you want to see on the head-up display.
Okay, I know from experience that the head-up display position is really critical to get the right resolution. So that is very nice and easy to adjust.
And there you see, you even have turn-by-turn directions on the head-up display.
Yeah. Oh, that's really clever. And what about using the steering wheel controls for controlling other functions when I'm on the move and obviously not static?
Well, you just either use the scroll function up or down.
Okay.
And you can cycle through all the media sources. Yeah, once you've made your selection, it appears in the message center right there.
Right, so I could, for example, choose source and I go to my media library. Okay.
You got it. And if you're listening to the radio, you just scroll up or down to adjust the volume. Scroll on the right side of the dial to select the previous or next radio favorite, and a longer touch of either icon searches for new stations by frequency. And when you're listening to a media device, you can adjust the volume using the up or down scroll.
So it really is as intuitive as it looks.
Absolutely, and it's right there literally at your fingertips. A brief touch on the top of the right side there skips to the next station or track.
Okay.
All right, and you can also view and select the recent calls list. Touch and release the phone icon. You got it. To call the most recent number from the top of the list, touch the phone icon one more time.
Okay.
During the call, you can adjust the volume using the up and down scroll. And to end the call, touch the phone icon again.
It really is a rich multi-screen environment and experience. That's really classically done.
And it's also just effortless.